Hey guys, thank you once again for tuning into my channel. My name is Ada Wilson. Actually, not my full name isn't Ada Wilson. It's Wilson with the Ada on the front, just because I am an Ada enthusiast. I really do believe in the Cardano Foundation and what it stands for in the near future. So I will be talking about Cardano moving forward on this channel. That's why I do call it Ada Wilson. I do believe in Charles Hoskinson and its ecosystem. And today what I want to just talk about is Cardano Foundation endorsing the South African Blockchain Alliance, which will happen this month. It happened online due to the lockdown, the official lockdown which we have here in South Africa. I am in South Africa, and yeah, I want to just talk about that a little bit and how it's going to affect us. So what does it mean for the South African economy? All right, before I get into that, let's just see where is Cardano trading today. Cardano is trading at 0.35 cents, which is a 2.99% increase from the last 24 hours. And in the ad that just came out from Felipe Erazo on Cointelegraph, Cardano Foundation endorses South African Blockchain Alliance establishment to boost adaptation. All right. It says here, the Cardano Foundation praised the establishment of the South African National Blockchain Alliance on April 7th. The corporation endeavors to explore further ways to strengthen technology's adaptation through South Africa. According to the official announcement, Cardano Foundation praises the use of blockchain technology to boost socio-economic growth in South Africa. The foundation believes such an establishment will help them to achieve their goal of increasing blockchain adaptation across the region. South Africa is the key market for African blockchain awareness. I'm sure they're talking about within Africa. It's a gateway within Africa. Cardano Foundation cites the South African market as a pivotal to building a network across the country that is made up of governments, institutions, and companies that currently use its technology. From the announcement, Cardano believes in empowering individuals and enterprises by putting them in direct control of their information, wealth, and value. Blockchain technology lets developing nations break ties with legacy banking systems, costly middlemen, and entrenched political structures. On other fronts, Cardano Foundation believes that the possible applications of blockchain technology will let them guarantee greater transparency, reduce fraud, build digital identity infrastructure, and boost developing economies through virtual currencies. The foundation also stated that it hopes to help other countries on the continent to boost their own fintech efforts. Importantly, COVID-19 isn't slowing Cardano Foundation development efforts. The news of this partnership comes after Cointelegraph reported on March 25th that Cardano launched an off-chain scalability protocol called Ouroboros Hydra after building it up over 5 years. All right, so yes, that's actually very great news for the South African country, because now, in my personal opinion, not a lot of people understand what blockchain is and the technology behind it. To talk about things that it will create transparency, whereby if you put your funds in a non-profitable organization on the blockchain, you can be able to monitor those funds anytime, anywhere, and see how it is spent relatively to what's happening now, whereby if you wanna, let's just give an example, if you just want to donate to your favorite charity, you don't know what happens. You don't know who's operating with that money. You don't know what's going on. You just hope that where your money goes is where they say it's going. But with blockchain technology, this could bring a lot of transparency towards that, and like they said, it reduces fraud. There's a lot of fraud going on in our African countries with our leaders, so that needs to be really addressed if we're going to move forward as a continent. And yeah, they're planning to also build digital identity infrastructure and boost developing economies through virtual currencies. I mean, not a lot of people in Africa know anything about cryptocurrencies. At least here in South Africa, we are blessed to understand about Bitcoin and Ethereum, Litecoin, but not the majority of people understand or know about it, or most people just think it's a scam still. But at the end of the day, the technology that surrounds the Bitcoin, which is the blockchain, is what Cardano is trying to improve on. I mean, this is revolutionary if implemented right. That's what most people don't understand. So I'm really excited about this, and I went in and looked at the South African National Blockchain Association to find that okay, they are relatively new. They just launched this month, which it was an online launch. I'm gonna go check it out a little bit later. It was an online launch, so it's relatively new, and it's good to know that Cardano is there in the forefront, trying to reach out to new players, to big players in the market of blockchain and cryptocurrency in Africa, because without adaptation, I don't think this could work. So, and that's why I am involving myself in just making a video a day or so, just talking about Cardano, spreading the news that this is indeed something real out there. It could just change everybody's perception of everything. But yeah, so the South African National Blockchain Alliance has been in existence for over 3 weeks, because they just launched on the 3rd of April. They do have some some players on there. You can always go check out their website on sanba.co.za, and their concept. Their goals about concept connecting and facilitating. You can go in and read all about them on their website at your own time. But this is the South African National Blockchain Alliance that Cardano is talking about. So I'll just read this part out. The South African Blockchain Alliance is a distributed, decentralized, and autonomous network of blockchain ecosystem players, consisting of government, academia, business, startups, and civil society. The aim is to connect the SA blockchain community to optimally leverage this linked ecosystem to move blockchain forward in SA. It will actively assist existing initiatives such as the South African Financial Blockchain Consortium, the Intergovernmental Financial Working Group, the Blockchain Entrepreneurship Club of South Africa, and others. The ultimate objective is to create a supportive innovation environment so that the South Africa emerges as the blockchain innovation hub of Africa. So I'm just going to be monitoring this and seeing how I can also, put my input in this to help in adaptation. But I'm really excited that we have such organizations out here which are actually pushing for the adaptation of the blockchain technology, rather than just what's been happening, where people just talk about Bitcoin and how you can get rich quick, or how you can make money on Bitcoin. Yes, Bitcoin is a store of value. Ethereum, like I said in my first video, is the second generational cryptocurrency, which introduced us to smart contracts, and the third generational cryptocurrencies such as Cardano are going to improve on that. And I mean, like, the technology is huge. It is really huge if implemented right. So I'm really excited about that. If you're excited, please just hit me up with a like, and yeah, like and subscribe to my channel. I'll be talking more about Cardano and its processes and steps as we move forward. And thank you very much for joining. Sorry about that. Thank you very much for tuning into my channel, and I hope to see you guys pretty soon.